Hello Aquarius, welcome. Time for love and the new moon. This is a general love reading for all Aquarians in love for this new moon of January 2020. Take what works, leave what does not. The messages are for whoever needs to hear them. So happy birthday, Aquarius. We're moving into your birthday season, so we always feel good when it's our birthday season because it's almost like we've completed a cycle. So I feel like you're about to open up a brand new cycle. All right, let's see what's going on, dear Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in love for this January new moon, dear universe. Grateful, thankful for the messages for the greatest and highest good for all of our Aquarians. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this new moon. Thankful. All right, let's give it one more shuffle. All right, let's go. Ooh, confused about a decision that you need to make about your future with someone. Because I feel like you're with somebody who I think, yes, you could make it work. You could. But you just don't really see it working. You don't feel it in your bones. You know, you're better off, I think, on a lot of levels, really on your own. For some of you, you may be involved with somebody at work. And I think that's not working out either. Anyway, there's a lot of confusion with you. I think you're very, I want to say you're off during this new moon. So you're confused about how to move forward with somebody, you know, because you've been working on this relationship for quite a while. But you start to see something that I think changes your perspective. Like you start to see things in a new light. Now we end here with the Nine of Cups reversed. I almost get the feeling that you see a side of them that you don't really like. It's more of a selfish side to them. You know, it's almost like their pride starts to get in the way. And what once was balanced starts to feel like you have to give that person more attention. There's a little bit of that going on in your relationship. You might be dealing with an Aquarius. But this next full moon, okay, we are moving into a new moon, but I feel like this new moon is preparing us for a very big full moon. I don't know what that is, but I think it will help you make the decision and get you out of this confusion, because as you start to see things from a new perspective, then, you know, your world starts to change, you know, because you've broadened your view. So there was something that you weren't seeing that now you start to see, and it actually helps you. I mean, you've been working very hard on something, and you're not willing to just throw up your hands and give everything up. I don't know what that is about. But I do get the sense that you have worked very, very hard, and you keep going and you keep going, and you're not willing to let go of anything, at least not just yet. So maybe this is this relationship, maybe this, I get the more it's about money, you know, because somebody's very selfish in this equation. Maybe somebody feels like they've worked really, really hard and they're not willing to share, you know, all their money, just give it to you freely. They act more like they're single than they are, you know, connected to you. But this is also a card of cycles, this Eight of Pentacles, of doing something over and over again. So I feel like this is a pattern, and this is something that has confused you in the past, and it'll confuse you again as to what to do. Because this future with this person, you know, I feel like it's just sitting here, you know, on the fence. It could go either way. Maybe, maybe not. I will say it leans more towards, you know, moving in a new direction, because you've been so hurt. I mean, you go from this Three of Swords to the Four of Swords, to the King of Pentacles reversed, to the Knight of Swords, to the World. Wow. So you've been with this person a while. This is not somebody who is just, you know, fly by night. You two have been together for a while and they have hurt you. I do get a third party energy here. We've got the 2 3s here. I think there's been a lot hidden in the shadows that you haven't wanted to say. I think there's a lot of anger between the two of you. Somebody holds all the money. You go to the grocery store, they'll give you $10 for $40 worth of groceries. It's that kind of, they hold the money and you get nothing. Yeah, they're very, very demanding, very difficult, very, I get mean. I get like, they're mean. You guys fight a lot. You've got to make a decision about this, because how long are you going to let them continue to hurt you? You guys fight, butt heads a lot. And again, this confusion. Look at the 2s here. You need to make a decision about this relationship, because you can't keep pretending that everything is okay, because that's a lie. You know, this is how you really feel. Stabbed in the back, wounded. And there is no love between the 2 of you. And it's almost like it doesn't even seem to, there's no way to fix it. Wow. Sorry. This is not for everybody. Take what works, leave what doesn't. This is for somebody who's in a real tough relationship with someone. So how long are you going to pretend everything is okay? I do. This person, they have, you know, they have a mean spirit to them. That's what I don't like about it. It's one thing for people to be angry and do something, you know, that makes you mad. It's another thing for somebody to have a mean spirit. And that's what I'm picking up, is that. Oof. It's just a matter of time before this one comes to a full head. It blows its top. All right, let's see. Let's get some advice for our Aquarians. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs regarding the spread. Let's get some advice. You know, I'm not a very cheery tarot reader, but I read it as I see it. I think there is new love on the horizon for you, Aquarius. Oh, look, the Page of Swords. Somebody's been watching you. Somebody's had their eye on you. And again, you come out with the 7 of Wands. You know, so you're in the position of advantage. You see, now that you see things from a new perspective, yeah, everything's different now. Everything's different. And I think you can put aside things that aren't good for you, because you see things very differently. And again, I'm picking up that there could be a new relationship coming. Somebody who's been watching you. They've been very, very quiet. I think you'd be surprised, because it's not anybody who I think you would have thought. But you got to feel what you've got to feel. So it's nice that this Lovers comes up, because I feel like that's you really choosing to take care of yourself. Some of you may decide that you're better off just really nurturing yourself with this card of Temperance here. It's like this is you taking care of you, not listening to what others say, doing what you need so that you feel good. And again, you know, this need for somebody to control you with money, because that comes out a lot in this reading. It's like you need to walk away from that. Really, you got to walk away from that. You know, you're not as homeless as you think, and you're not as down and out as you think. You know, so I think the more you nurture yourself, the better you're going to feel. So this is a good time for you to, I feel like you have to charge your batteries, because again, this full moon is going to be very telling for a lot of people. So just be very aware of that. Especially if there's new love coming. Yeah, see, you're moving on. See, you're ready to heal this relationship and move on. And again, the full moon. See, I think you hear something, some news, you know, that really puts you back into your perspective. Now, the issue of children has come up between the two of you. Yeah, it has been a conversation, but it's a very painful conversation. So children is a sore point between you and your person right now. So if you want to have children, you know, and, you know, the other person doesn't, you know, you could find yourself pregnant by the full moon. That would turn the tables. But you're in a position of advantage. And I think the bottom line is it's about healing you right now. Right, Aquarius? So, yeah. So I guess what I'm feeling like it's time. It's time for you to make a decision about how you're going to proceed with this person. You know, because you're ready to be on your own. You just need the courage. You know, and I feel like this person is going to try to keep you from moving on. They're going to want you to give them a second chance. But whoever it is who you're dealing with, Aquarius, they're a player. You know, this King of Wands, they're in and out. They're probably even married. Wow. Yeah, so this is pretty intense. Let's get one more deck and see if we can get some advice. Can we get a little advice for our Aquarians regarding this spread? Dear universe, grateful, thankful for some advice. Because this is pretty intense, right? They're going to want to give you a, you know, and if you give them a second chance, you know, you're back at square one with this person. Nothing has changed. And we saw that card of the Chariot here. I think it's time to, you know, make some moves, honestly. Yeah, it's time to move on. Courage. You need to have the courage to do what you have to do. You need to be a little bit more closed with your emotions. Maybe for now, pull back. That's okay. What cards of advice do we have for our Aquarians regarding this spread? Yeah, there you are. You know, everything's going to come out okay. Just beware of the energies of jealousy and anger and bitterness. You know, because you're dealing with somebody who's very, very controlling, very, very selfish, big ego. You just need to remember that you're the one that's in the position of advantage, not them. And you can rise above all of this, okay? Because your final outcome is you. You rise above all of this. And you start to take care of yourself. I think that's the key, is that it's time for you, Aquarius, to care more about you than the other person. All right, with that, I'm going to end it. I hope this resonated. If it did, terrific. And if it didn't, that's okay. More readings are coming. Next week, I will be doing our general readings for the month of February. So stay tuned for those. And until then, blessed be. Bye now.